Hi, hello everyone, welcome back to a new video on this channel. Today I am going to be talking about the reasons why lesserafim went from being the group of the moment to a group that no one talks about, and when they do, it's to speak badly of them. I am making this video because I have been surprised by how quickly the general public can change their opinion about a group so drastically. You can share your opinion in the comments, and without anything else to say, let's get started. To understand lesserafim, we first have to go back to the pre-debut of the members, especially two who were already well known to the public. In 2018, the third season of Mnet's competition program, from which a group would emerge, was launched. This season had a particularity: it was going to combine Korea and Japan. Sakura, Chaewon, and Yeonjin participated in this program, although the latter did not manage to debut in the final group, IZ*ONE. This group was so popular that there were even talks about trying to extend the group's duration, since the groups formed from these programs have an expiration date. Afterward, the members returned to their companies to debut in other groups. Despite the fact that people loved IZ*ONE, it disbanded, and some members debuted again. One of these groups was lesserafim, which debuted in 2022, as well as I-DLE, of which Hyunjin and Wonyoung were members. Both groups debuted around the same time, and due to the shared backgrounds of participants in both groups, they were often compared a lot. In addition to the three members who participated in Produce 48, Kazuha, _A, and garam also joined the group. With this lineup of 6 members, they debuted with their first mini-album called Fearless. The album was quite popular, and even the B-sides were known to the general public. However, people still said they preferred I-DLE, because their debut song 11 was visually much better. In addition to this, there were accusations that said the music video for a lesserafim debut was so poor that it looked like a dance practice. In the comparisons, lesserafim not only came out losing, but also within their fanbase, as certain choreography steps were questioned for being too easy and simple or, on the other hand, too provocative for underage members to perform. However, the biggest controversy of their debut was not about their choreography, but their vocals. They won 4 music show awards with their Fearless, which were 4 opportunities to showcase their vocal abilities without playback, and they did not fare very well. Some comments at that time were, Chaewon used to sing live well, but her performance is disappointing this time. Yeonjin and Eunchae were the most stable, the rest were lackluster. Out of tune and cracking. Are you guys seriously praising this? But if their debut era was criticized for anything, it was because of garam. New fans of the group might not know her well since she was removed from the group due to bullying accusations, which most people believed at the time. I remember that time in K-pop everyone was talking about it, and most people were convinced she was guilty, so she was removed from the group. Some time later, evidence emerged that supported her innocence, but by then, nothing could be done. There weren't just bullying accusations against garam, but also accusations within the group against garam. People claimed there were videos showing how uncomfortable the other girls were around her, suggesting she must have been a bad person. Clearly, this did not help the group's reputation, nor did the accusations against HYBE, saying that all of this was actually a strategy planned by the company to attract more attention to the group. At this moment, garam is studying acting, and some say she ended up being the big winner from the group, given everything that would happen later, which I will explain to you. But in general, at that time, all the members were loved, and people felt that each one had something special. Whether they saw them grow as artists in other groups, appreciated the American member who understood internet humor, admired the ballet dancer, or believed they had the best maknae in the industry. Things were looking very promising for them. They released Unforgiven, a highly popular album where even a B-side got a win, which is quite rare. They also had a very successful collaboration with Overwatch that has 2 wins. But all good things come to an end, and that end was easy. After having so much success with their previous songs, they released their song called Izzy, which is a dance-oriented track with a hip-hop and Afrobeats vibe. However, people did not like the song because it was too different from their previous songs and didn't fit their style at all. Not only was the song criticized, but they also faced criticism for filming the music video in a Catholic church, which followers of that religion found offensive due to using a church as an aesthetic backdrop, along with wearing short outfits and lyrics that do not align with Christian ideals. And it wasn't just that one song that didn't please, but almost the entire album due to the lack of originality in the songs. Critically, someone said words that reflect people's opinions about the album. The references used for this album, izzy, are painfully obvious. The song Smart, which boasts a common Afrobeat sound, resembles Doja Cat's Woman both in style and in the melody line. The rock intro Good Bones immediately reminds the listener of Date with the Night by I-DLE. Also commenting on the resemblance between Swan Song and Kill Bill by SZA, he said, "The lazy modification of familiar sounds without much creative effort evokes a sense of déjà vu, inevitably losing any semblance of freshness." They were also accused of plagiarizing Tyla's song Water with their song Smart. Additionally, there were comments that Smart was too provocative for 𝒉𝒐𝒍𝒍𝒐, who, as a reminder, is underage. Once again, they faced a lot of criticism for their vocals, as despite Smart receiving negative feedback from people, it managed to win 9 awards. But, again, when singing to celebrate that wins, they got lots of negative comments for their vocal abilities. However, the most criticism of their vocals came during the Coachella festival. They performed for 2 days, and from the first day, criticisms poured in regarding their vocal instability and lack of vocal training. On the second day of performances, people noticed that the backing track was too loud. As a result, even though their voices sounded better, it was mainly because of their actual voices were barely audible. This is generally frowned upon at Coachella, but it still happened. All the girls received criticism because none of them sang well at the festival. Sakura was criticized for not being able to sing well despite being in the industry for so many years. Chaewon and Yeonjin, who are the main vocalists, also faced harsh criticism. Kazuha and Eunchae were said to have performed the worst. Sakura responded as if it wasn't a big deal that singers couldn't sing well, and she seemed to be distancing herself from blame. Her exact words were, "What does it mean to be on stage? Is it about entertaining the audience, or is it about performing a stage without being allowed to make a single mistake? I think we did the best performance, but I'm the only one who knows for sure what I've done. I really prepared for this performance, suffered in it, and enjoyed it, and I was able to show all of it on the day of the actual performance." Maybe immature in someone's eyes, but no one is perfect. The hate only worsened when Yeonjin was seen drinking Starbucks coffee, a brand that some are boycotting. Additionally, she collaborated with mmaxx, who has had racist and sexist behaviors in the past. Moreover, people criticized how Yeonjin wanted to change the industry but ended up doing nothing and being just like any other idol. She claimed to be revolutionary, but has not really done anything. Eunchae also mocked people who go to school, which angered fans because she should be attending school if she hadn't left for an easier life. They also said she lacks talent and tries too hard to be funny. These controversies brought back past issues, such as Sakura laughing at a fellow group member's body when she was in that Japanese group, or Chaewon, who is the daughter of a very famous actress. Speculations arose that she was the IZ*ONE member who got into the group without deserving it. This is the situation now. The group is not going through its best moment, and the public seems to have turned their backs on them. How do you think their reputation will evolve?
And this has been all. I hope you like it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you did, it would help me a lot. See ya.